This one's going to be a quickie. We're going to do a knife review. Kind of. Yeah. Yeah, knife review. Kershaw Cinder and copper. Let's get into it. All right, so I've been wanting a backup knife, and by backup knife I mean secondary knife, third knife, kind of. Well, I carry a secondary knife in my backpack, my EDC bag. This is going to be a secondary knife that I carry probably in my fifth pocket. So I do have an all copper carry, and I'm carrying this beauty right now, and I wanted something copper, obviously, to match the rest of my carry. I'm one of those. I know I match, but it's okay. It's my preference. You don't have to. You don't have to do it. You don't have to like it. I like it. I'm just kidding. Everybody likes copper. I know that. So this is the Cinder, and this guy is like $20 on Amazon. And I know it's not the greatest knife in the world. I wanted something little that I could just literally use to open boxes and open up things that were sticky at work, and I didn't want to use my good knife and get some hate for that. God, this bag is oily. Jesus. Okay. So I'm not even gonna I'm just gonna dump this thing out of here. So I like Kershaw. I know a lot of people don't like Kershaw because they have the fantastic speed safe that everybody's, we're 2023. Why are we still using spring assisted? Me, I don't really care, to be honest. Doesn't bother me. So here you go. Here is the back tag. This is 3CR13 blade steel with a stonewash finish. This is copper. And it does have a lanyard hole, it has a bottle opener, and it is a liner lock with manual opening. So this does not have the speed safe, which was also a factor whenever I picked it up. It is slathered in oil. So let me grab. Where is my? There she is. Okay. Let me just wipe it down real quick because I'm not trying to get oil all over my hands. Bon to that. Okay, so here we go, and you can look at all the oil on my fingers. Jeez. Okay, doesn't really bother me none. I just didn't really care to have my hands glistening on video. So this thing is so tiny. Oh man. Okay, it's heavy though. Kind of love copper. All right. So this thing is a whopping 4 inches, well, just shy of 4 inches from tip to end of bottle opener. I could have did without the bottle opener. And just to give you an idea, here's my concept shard, towering, hulking over this thing. And this is the Rat Model 1. And we'll throw a couple more in there. I'll just put it up there just because my former EDC knife. Poor guy. And then this is the Savivinox, more comparable to your Elementum. I think you're kind of getting the picture. I'll do one more. This is the O-Knife Splint. There you go. All right, I'm not going to do any more. It's little. I think we can tell this thing is tiny. Which is why I wanted it. I wanted it because it's tiny. So, here you go. Here he is. It is a manual open with a thumb stud. And you can see on the inside here, we do have our liner lock. And that is a scary feeling, dropping your finger in there. But it feels in no way, shape, or form drop shut. So, I'm not worried about guillotining myself. Oh my gosh. I don't even, you'd about have to two-hand this to open it up with that thumb stud. This is not, I'm going to say this is not flickable. And then someone's going to be like, yeah, it is. So for me, not flickable, I'm probably just going to do one of these when I open it, and then just one of those when I close it. That's going to be my manipulation for this thing. But this thing is cool. It's so tiny. It does not have a pocket clip. I I think I knew that. Pretty pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I knew that. I can't remember, man. I'm always looking at gear, looking at products, looking at things that I want to buy for myself, review on the channel. So I am constantly looking at stuff, and sometimes I just forget. Everything looks good though. I mean, this looks like normal Kershaw quality. Obviously, this thing at $20, this thing is made in China. This is not a USA knife. Not a big deal. At least for me, not a big deal. I do like USA made knives. You're not going to get one for $20. And if you do know where I can get one, please just comment down below and I'll go pick one up. So here is your blade. There you are. There's that stonewash finish. How close can I get to this camera? Not that close. Sorry. I was testing myself. Here you go. Hinderer design and China. Hinderer design. That's kind of cool. So you do have your lanyard hole on the back. There you go. And your bottle opener. I unfortunately do not have a bottle to test the bottle opener. You'll just have to take my word for it that it's a bottle opener. The thumb stub's nice. I'm not like it. Yeah, I guess yeah. Oh God, that liner lock. There you go. So pretty. Can I see it? Pretty center. Okay. Lockup is super solid. I mean, it honestly looks like it looks like it's at like 60%, maybe even higher, 65%. So yeah, super solid lockup. No play in the blade. No, really. I mean, there's not really any play all the way down, so that's cool. This thing's pretty cool. So this I plan just to use for opening boxes and opening anything up at work that I just want something that I don't really care about. And it really doesn't feel bad. So I've got big hands. I'm 6'2", I like 215, 220 pounds. And here you go. Here it is in my hand. And I can get a nice 3-finger grip. 4th finger is kind of dangling off in La La Land. If I had a lanyard on it, I would probably be able to index that finger a little bit better. Somewhat of a finger choil. Somewhat. But ergonomically, it does feel okay. Like it feels okay. And this is cut out nice and perfect for a thumb. So you can really bear down on a box. You're probably not going to crank on this thing very hard. Because look at it, you're not going to crank on this thing very hard. Even if you had to, though, I'm pretty certain you are not going to hurt yourself. That thing is locked up nice and solid. I mean, this is $20. I'm relatively. I don't know why I pulled out a piece. Okay. Yeah, so it's such a small blade. I mean, what did I say this was? 3CR13? Is that what I said? 3CR13? I mean, yeah, I no doubt in my mind this thing's gonna cut. It's just little. I'd be pretty excited to put an edge on this to just play around with the edge. I wish my camera would focus a little bit not quicker, but closer. You can see the edge of this is actually very nice. There you go. This thing is cool, man. That's a cool knife. That is a cool knife. I waste so much paper cutting paper. That's why I try not to do it. Eco-friendly. Florida boy is eco-friendly. Driving my Hummer. Anyways, so yeah, this has been just a quick look at the Kershaw Cinder in copper. You know, I had to buy the copper version. I am going to carry this. It's going to make its way into my pocket. I'm going to hate it. No, not really. I'm going to like it. Just the more I play with this, the easier this is getting. This probably has a little bit of a break-in to go through. And then I bet it'll be nice. Oh, we can see there that we've got... You can take the thumb stud off. I wonder what curiosity is getting me now. Yeah. That's got to be T6 hardware. It is. T6 all the way around, including the thumb stud. Okay, so T6 all the way around. You don't... So, I mean, that's kind of cool. T8 pivot would have been cool, but... Or decent. But, you know, it's cool that it's all the same size. You only got to carry one. Unless you have like one of the bit vaults or something. You only got to carry one bit with you if you're ever going to adjust this thing. Man, that lockup is solid. Can you hear that? Nice. We got some good jimping on the back. There you go. Feels, I mean, to be honest, the jimping, if that's what they were going for, should be kind of... because I just shoot right over it. There you go. That's what feels normal in my hand. And I'm not even touching it. So, yeah, that's kind of funny. Maybe I'm sure this is how you're supposed to hold it, but for my hands, I'm over and above. That's okay. That's okay. There you go. That liner lock has some skeletonization going on, so that's cool. So, I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's hilariously awesome. Hilarious only because it's so tiny. We'll see how good it holds an edge. We'll see how good it holds together. It is a little bit of a... It is very much a cheap knife. I mean, come on. $20. It says the designer is Rick Hinderer. That's kind of crazy to me, I think. Drop point blade. It's got a plain blade edge. Manual opener. Got a thumb stud. It's a liner lock. You can put a key ring on this or a lanyard. You can manipulate it with one hand with that thumb stud. You're just probably not going to flick this open. It's got steel hardware with a copper handle. I mean, this whole thing is right up my alley. The only thing I don't like is the size, but it would only be the size if it was a primary knife. I would not carry this as a primary knife, just because that is tiny and you're not going to really do any big tasks with this. Now, if you work at somewhere, you know, where the worst of your day is opening a box, yeah, okay, you could do with one of these. I would say so. But for me, he's gonna go right along next to this guy, and that's gonna be his big brother, and they're gonna be a nice little happy family in my pockets, and I'm gonna enjoy it. So there we go. So this has been a look at the Kershaw Cinder in copper, and I dig it. So if you like this video, please hit that like button and consider subscribing. I post as much as I can. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll catch you on the next one.